Hi, my name is Tiffany Polifko and I'm running for school board in the Loudoun County Public Schools Broad Run District. A recent poll in Loudoun Now found that the majority of respondents want to return to basics in education. I believe this is in large part due to the fact that political ideology has made its way into our children's classrooms. It is not the teacher's fault. It is, and many times, not the school-based administrator's fault that they have been tasked with using these programs in the schools. Instead, it is the decision of the people at the top of the chain who are allowing for these programs to come into our schools that are largely influenced by outside special interest groups pushing their own agendas. My own son was assigned an article in his English class earlier this year that stated that teachers treat students differently based on their skin color. I think this is highly inappropriate, number one, because there was no other information or any other sources to back up that statement that was in the article other than one study. But number two, because it is negative and it is making an assumption that all teachers have implicit bias and that they're treating their students differently simply because of the color of their skin. This is a negative message to be sending to our children. It's not appropriate for the classroom. I think it would be far better if our children went to English and spent their time working on grammar and mechanics and learning how to write a coherent 5-paragraph essay and improving their reading comprehension, rather than being given an article with no additional resources attached to it so that they could possibly think on their own and ask their own questions. And yet instead be asked to answer a series of multiple choice questions after reading that article. That is not teaching our children how to think. It's not teaching our children how to question, and ultimately it is inappropriate for the classroom because it is infused with political ideology and includes tenets of critical race theory, implicit bias, and the idea that the ordinary state of society is racism. I think it is an insult to our teachers to be asked to teach that type of material and to make the assumption that they are treating their students differently because of their skin color. That is flat out wrong. Our teachers are in the classroom every day because they want to do the best they can to teach their students. And I fully believe that most teachers that are in the classroom are there because they have a true love of imparting knowledge and teaching children to become better citizens, to grow up and learn responsibility, and to ultimately prepare them for their future.